Howdy folks, welcome back. So before I get started here with turn 2, I wanted to address a couple of comments I got on the Divide et Impera forum, where I've also posted this series. Someone basically asked, why did I, when building my army, when queuing up this recruitment, why did I pick the highest quality troops rather than, say, oh, I don't know, pick some like helots or some militia, basically, you know, much lower quality troops. And you know, their concern was, of course, that they are much more expensive. These homoi hoplite are 180 per turn about. These perioikoi are going to be about the same. This will absolutely bankrupt us. And the reason for that is essentially that I'm not concerned too much with min-maxing the game to the fullest extent that I can. I like playing Divide et Impera on normal difficulty. I feel like it's a fair challenge without being irritating to me. And if I were to min-max the game to the fullest extent that I could, get nothing but militia at the beginning of the game, I feel like I'd have to up the difficulty, and there'd just be all kinds of irritating issues. I like the game where it stands. That doesn't mean that I'm not playing to win, it just means that I'm gonna prefer quality over quantity, even at the beginning of the game, even if that puts me in a bit of a precarious position. That's just the way I choose to play. But, you know, I respect that other people have their different play styles set up, and some people just want to, you know, squeeze the game hard and kick its ass, and that's cool too. So, don't take this as a 100% perfect guide on how to play the game, just take it as someone playing the game and enjoying it. Pursuant to that army build discussion, someone else also mentioned that these homoi hippeus are actually decent. I don't know, personally. I guess since they're light cav, they might be okay. It says right here that they perform poorly, but maybe they're not that bad. Like, the fact that they're light cav makes them really, really fast. I'm not going to be using them, usually, because these take up my first class citizens. And look, hoplites already take up so many of my citizens. I need those people to be hoplites, not cavalry. For other factions, yeah, cavalry, first class, makes sense. Use them for cavalry, not for Sparta. Every now and then, I'll use these to fill in a gap if I can't find any other horsemen. Like, if there are no mercenaries, sure. But these Tarentine cavalrymen are pretty damn good, all on their own, and they're fast enough at medium. So before we burn this turn, because we're going to have to burn a few turns before anything significant happens, because we're Sparta, and nothing happens until we have an army, we're going to take Arius here and make sure he gets married. Because I need babies. Babies! And is there anything I want to do with you? I can promote her. Nah, I don't need it right now. As I said, Sparta starts off in a relatively good position in terms of politics. I don't have much to fear from these other families. So, yeah. Does Arius need any, like,
At your command.
people in his house? Oh, we have no household members, so never mind. Not much to do here, diplomatically. I did forget.
Be most welcome, friend of Pharaoh. Fertility to his manhood and strength to his sword arm. Approach and speak.
Yeah. Yeah. Egypt likes us. Egypt likes us a lot. We could still get a non-aggression pact with them, and they will be very happy with that. I don't want great relations with Epirus, because Epirus hates Rome, and Rome hates Epirus, and I don't want Rome to hate me until I'm ready for them to hate me. So I'm not going to do any treaties with Epirus. Let's burn this turn. Still got my taxes on low, that's why we're so broke. Next turn we probably will start going into the negative by about 200, if not more. Maybe more. Once our main chain building for the settlement of Sparta is done building, we'll get a little more income, but the Helicideros barracks that I'm building will take that right back. I believe it's like a negative 300 to wealth, something like that, so We're gonna go broke. That's normal. But we just got 5 grand from Egypt. I sort of feel like right now, at this current state, Divide et Impera's diplomacy is a little too easy, perhaps, on normal. But, like, that's just my opinion, man. Always quote the dude. Alright, military presence is starting to become a negative here, so let's just cancel this queue up. Unlike vanilla, of course, your military people being in the city is not a positive, it is a negative. People don't like your soldiers taking advantage of them. Who would have thought? There we go. Do I want to leave our treasury negative? I think I do. Let's burn another turn. Now, of course, I could maybe get some faster gameplay if I were to go stab Athens in the back. Just recruit all the mercenaries forever. I just don't... I don't know. Again, you know, I could min-max the game and just go punch Athens in the face, but there are other ways to do it. And that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do several things a little bit differently than maybe some other players do. I'm glad the Athenian general there is excited about recruiting troops. Yeah! Aetolians are at league with... Oh, I don't like that. I want Athens to go to war with the Aetolians. That would be ideal. But if the Aetolians are going to war with Macedon first, that would mean that Athens likes the Aetolians. Yeah. I might have to preemptively go to war with them just to make Athens go to war with them, so... I like having Athens support when I take the Aetolians, just it makes me feel a little safer. In case I lose. Unlikely, but possible. Oh. I made a boo-boo. We have less recruitment capacity when I'm not standing in the town. No. What? Was it this season? Why could I recruit 3 when I started? I do not know everything about this mod.
It is a great and glorious thing to serve your people.
Someone more experienced. Explain. Explain why I lost recruitment slots. Pretty sure I started with 3, because I recruited my first 3 homoi in the same turn. Whatever. Just keep burning turns, folks. Keep giving skills to spies, I mean. We probably won't see a battle in this episode. Most likely it'll be next episode. I'm expecting this video might run as much as 20 minutes, and then right before a battle I'll probably cut the video and do the battle in the next one. And next turn we should get a champion, which is nice. I really, really like having Silver Chevron experienced units. The extra morale, the extra attack, it does wonders for your army. I've had several battles that I had every right to lose. I had totally lost them, and there were just a few units, a couple units here and there that just refused to rout. And that's how you get away with being not amazing. Alright, so that's done. Let's go ahead and set up... Oh, that's not correct. Let's set up legal institution. Just queue it up to be trained up eventually. It'll take a while. But we want that +2 public order for all provinces. One of my favorite trees to go down. That means we'll have to get land reclamation. A little extra cash. We'll have to get scholarship to get dignitaries. Those I love. They can do cultural conversion, public order boosts, let's see, minus empire maintenance, reduce the cost of troops. So good. So very good. Extra tax rate here and loyalty for political parties. Yeah, I really want that public order though. Make my life easier. This year in history, I'll just kind of scroll through this if you want to look at it. Pause the video. Great. Not too much going on. Nope. Nothing happening.
How may I serve you?
How are you doing, Aetolians? They have some mercenary pikes. These are not militias. Why aren't you recruiting militias? I don't like that. This army actually may not be terrible. That's rare. Usually it's just militias. Maybe the changes that the creators of Divide et Impera are doing are actually having an effect. As you see, if we go up to normal tax rates here to stop the bleeding, we'll lose some happiness. Oh well.
Destination reached.
We may be losing as much as 1,000 per turn by the time the army is done. Yeah, it's not impossible. I want them to be right up by Larissa to be ready to take it at a moment's notice. In one turn, they just need to be able to kill him. Tried to snap there at the end of my sentence, and I just couldn't do it. Sad day. Oh, that reminds me. A couple other people on the forum mentioned that they've confederated with other Greeks before, you know, like I'm planning. Athens and the Aetolians. But Knossos, the island of Crete, gave them a hard time. And that's been my experience, too. I'm curious. Can I, like, see this? Aggressive, reliable. Aggressive, reliable. No, these people are basically the same. They all show the same. I wonder what's going on in the background to cause that, because Knossos definitely will never confederate, in my experience. Let's move these up further.
That is impossible. Soldiering.
So once these are done, I'll have a suitable army, like regardless of what else I do, so I can move up and take them anytime. They're at war with Macedon, so that's good, I guess. They don't have 20 units yet.
Ready for orders.
Do I want to just declare war on them? Next turn, I'm going to declare war on them. What's your relationship to Athens? Not great. Okay. So it'll still be beneficial to me to do that. Maybe I can get Athens to go kill their army. Macedon's not coming down here to kill the Aetolians yet. They probably don't have an army ready. Yeah. Okay. 1 or 2 more turns. Maybe 3. So yeah, I could definitely get a cheaper army. It's possible. I am gonna go broke. That's okay. It's more exciting this way. Almost failing. Maybe even actually failing. I won't be mad if the game forces me to play it differently. Just means that the difficulty has been more finely tuned. We're building something fascinating. I wonder what. My spy might be able to see it, I guess. They're just fortifying there. Seriously? Thank you, Dark Souls. I mean, Rome 2. Really? Really? We're gonna do this? I think I can't move as far, too. I'm gonna follow through with my plan.
For the sake of friendship that has been, and
Gonna follow through either way. Okay, they have a -5 with them now. I'm not mad. You're mad. Okay. Well. Burn the turn. Let's see if they come into me. I'm guessing no. I've basically got maybe 2, 3, 4 turns at best to come to a decision figure out exactly what I need to do and make a move. And 2 of those turns having extreme attrition attached to them as my men are diseased and dying because random number Jesus said fuck you. Well, there's our chance. Our men are just going to have to be diseased, and Larissa is probably going to be diseased as well, and the next battle following the siege of Larissa is going to be really painful. But we're going to do it, as long as this doesn't affect our movement. Can we move? Is it winter, by the way? It's autumn. Can I get there? Can I reach? I can reach. We're going to get a Cretan archer as well. 2 is going to have to suffice. Can't afford that. This is unpleasant. Oh, my first class citizens. No, we're going to have to go with 19 people, I think. They can't reinforce, so yeah, this is our best chance.
Ready for battle.
Yep.
We take this settlement.
And you know what? It's only been 16 minutes, so yeah. We're going to do this one live. By live, I mean during this video. Shouldn't be hard. I could auto-resolve, but I'd lose too many troops. They have 3 archer units. Obviously, we have cavalry advantage. I mean, we have every advantage, but cavalry advantage means we'll be able to take out archers, no problem. They've decided to fight us on the field, which is stupid, but okay. General plan I'll use is probably just a single line of hoplites. One stack of skirite. Swordsmen I'll have on the right side, right wing, and the cavalry will probably be on the left wing. Yeah, I think left wing, around this rock formation. Probably just rush them. Yeah. Not a whole lot of strategy required. I do want to avoid taking unnecessary casualties from their archers. And I put my archers on fire arrow duty. Should not be terribly problematic. Okay. Let's go ahead and... I like pulling everyone away from the front so I can organize them. Yep, and they're just going to be in a line themselves. Well, let's make sure we're a little wider than theirs, so they can't do any flanking nonsense. We can sort of surround each of their units individually. You have to climb a hill if I put you here, huh? Oh, right! These are units that I can make sort of ambush people. I forgot. I will put you over here, then. Fancy.
Missiles awaiting targets.
Let's see here. I'll just put these straight behind the line. That's fine. Actually, I'll stack them left, just so they can provide support to the cavalry, which shouldn't need any support, but you never know. I'll toss you guys this way. And General, you can sit right here. Yep.
Sparta!
This should not be particularly difficult. They're shifting left towards my cavalry. I mean, I guess you can do that. I won't stop you.
Missile infantry.
Let's just speed up time.
Spartans!
I don't like how they're shifting left. Stop shifting.
Right, march!
Blah! Stop shooting my men while they're moving. How dare you? Just push up. Yep, just push up. That's not how you push up at all. There. Archers, I don't need you shooting right now. I don't want you to waste your ammunition. Skirite, great time to just go ahead and move in. Cavalry, you're where I need you to be. And there's our opportunity already. Piece of cake. Nope. Ah, fine. You can be occupied. You come this way. Everyone else, go ahead and phalanx. I didn't even notice this charge. Good thing it's just citizens. Totally worthless. They should have already split off from their archers. They sure did. The fools. There's my cavalry doing their jobs. Homoe did not do what I wanted them to do because there's a couple of citizens in the way. Let's make sure we give those attack orders out so my men do their jobs. Alright, how's the morale looking? They're shooting my general. How fucking dare you? Pulling some spearmen back to probably try and deal with my cavalry, which will not work. Let me tell you. I mistimed my Skirite a little. They're not really in the way I need them to be in. No, don't use phalanx, actually. That's okay. They should be able to route these units pretty easily. Archers, route those, please. You, route those. Move here. Cavalry, how are you doing? Being threatened by militia, that's fine. They took care of one archer unit, take care of the other. Are you in range already? You are in range, take care of that. Archers, get some fire arrows down there to finish them off. That unit's finished, beautiful. And your turn. Go ahead and shoot these militia. That fire arrow should finish them off. Oops, accidentally moved my cavalry. Two of you, go ahead and occupy this militia unit, please. You and you, route that unit. Is anyone taking casualties? Nope. Great. Alright, general's about to go. Cavalry, make sure you don't get caught, please. They're done. Archers, stop shooting.
Quick march, ready.
Beautiful. It's over. Almost over, anyway. Go ahead and take those out, please. Ugh. Please don't shoot my men too much. Blocks. And we don't need to pursue them because this is a siege battle, technically. So they'll just return home. They killed one person. 6 of our losses were due to friendly fire. Probably most of them were in that final volley that I zoomed in for. In longer battles, I'll probably spend more time zooming in and showing off the combat. But in such a short one like that where the units are running away so fast, don't have as much time to show off the graphics. Graphics. Oh hey, there's a Spartan. What a fame you will bring on your ancestors and yourselves, for good or evil according to the result. Indeed. Behind a hill, behind or through woods. Yeah. Fortunately, the AI doesn't always act like it's omnipotent. Remember the value of silence and order. I'll try. I'll think about it. I will maybe even consider your request. Map, 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 map. Da-da-da-da-da, map! Okay. I mean, we could use the cash from looting, but we're probably not gonna loot. I think we'll just occupy. I don't want to deal with this place having a rebellion while I'm trying to do other shit.
Ready for orders.
That reminds me, I forgot to get my champion. No muster field. Don't need it, don't want it. Let's get our champion, I think. How much is he? 2,200. Giving me like 4 to 5 turns to deal with Pella. Woof. Woof. -2, huh? -10. Yep. Very high taxes, please. It's gonna hurt.
At your command.
But it is necesito. Go ahead and get skilled tactician and immediately get knight commander. That's a big deal. Being able to do night battles on land and at sea, isolating one army to fight them one-on-one. Perfect. And looks like we got some household members. Grecian helmet. Not the face! Not the face. Perfect. What we're gonna do next turn, I'm not sure. I'm not sure. I do feel like the game has been tweaked a little bit to make this opening start here a little harder, which is cool. By the way, Athens, can I convince you to maybe
I
join
am
in?
honored to receive you, and look forward to your erudite arguments and witty quips.
What about for like 600 bucks? Oh.
We do not open our coffers to please the whims of foreigners.
What?
even
I'm not a
friends.
foreigner. What about for 800?
We do not open our coffers to please the whims of foreigners, even friends.
You're breaking my balls here, man. Oops. Oh,
We do not
okay.
open our...
Fine, 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 fine. Figure it out on your own face, then. I'm not looking forward to this battle. Not even a little. So I've got to handle them without taking many casualties, and then past that, I have to then handle Macedon. Macedon, how strong are you? Oh. Strong enough to have 2 separate armies. I see. Well. What Athens does here may determine how this goes. It may. If they just sit on their butts forever and do nothing, but go to war with Thracians, which is what they're currently doing, yeah, may not be good. May not be good for old Sparta here. But there are always options, have no fear. See more of those options next time.